welcome to the Geek Easy fellow geeks. So open a beverage of your choice because today we are going to be reviewing Ultimate Spider-Man number 3, the new Ultimate. So this is published by Marvel. It is written by Jonathan Hickman, and the artist is Marco Cheto. I hope that is how you pronounce it. Okay, so they are rebooting the Ultimate Universe. Hickman has did the miniseries for the Ultimate, setting it up so you have the Thinker who created his own universe and he made it so there was no superheroes but things are going on. In this one, it is back to the norm as the way Spider-Man used to be back in the day. You've got him married to Mary Jane. He has 2 kids, Mayday and Richard. Okay, and it is, of course, different because it is, aside from the fact that he's married and has kids in this one, unlike on, Earth now, Ben is alive and Aunt May is dead. You have J. Jonah Jameson. He seems to be a pretty decent dude. And he and Uncle Ben are friends, and they are now they both worked at the Daily Planet, even though Jameson still has kind of a thing, not really about Spider-Man because they didn't know about it yet, but they have left to start their own because there's issues. Peter found a little thing which has the Spider-Man suit in it. It's kind of like a symbiote one. So the first 2 issues first issue it didn't really have him in it at all. The second one, he has the suit on and it's just black with no spider on it. And his daughter May finds out that he's Spider-Man. And there's also been, one of the things is there's been attacks on Wilson Fisk's buildings by, turns out to be, Green Goblin. And so this is where it picks up. Peter and May are hanging out. Mary Jane and Richard leave the house to go get him some shoes, and Peter and May are hanging out, and she wants him to get a new costume because the black one is scary. So you see him going through some different variations of the suit, and mind you, it is sort of like the symbiote, so he can change it. He doesn't need to make a new one, and that's when he finally decides on this with her input, and he takes her out for a spin. And then he goes to visit Uncle Ben and Jameson, in their new digs for this new place that they're starting, because they left the planet, and that's where he finds out about the attacks on the Fisk, Wilson Fisk's building, and he wants to find out who's doing it. And this is really kind of a fun scene, because this is his, second time doing this. His last issue, he fought a guy, and he just basically got his ass handed to him, because the guy kept, he's like an Electro type guy, who kept fooling him and kind of handed him his ass. But he's going, okay, I need to do a stakeout, because he figured out where this guy might be attacking next. Waits for 2 days and comes across the attack. But that's when Bullseye shows up, and it's weird because they're at odds. Green Goblin is attacking the Fisk buildings. Bullseye is trying to stop him, and it comes out that he's not working for Fisk. And so the rest of this thing is pretty much a fight between the three of them. And it's kind of there's some good humor in it. And there's one scene, I'm not going to tell you who's talking and who they're talking about, but one of them gets defeated, and Spider-Man turns to the other one and says, okay, well, what do we do now? I've never caught someone before. What do we do, call the police? And it's really kind of nice to see him going, he's like starting from the beginning going, I don't know. So it's really a nice nice thing. It's nice to see. But there's also another 2 surprises in here. One involving his suit, which I will not tell, and then 2 as to, like I said, who he was talking to at the end and how that winds up. I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't. But it has a really nice twist at the end. And this Hickman is doing a really good job writing this story. And if you watched my other review of the Hulk, I was complaining about the art. Now look at this. The art in this one is very, very good. It is, like I said, it is done by Matthew Wilson. He does a very good job with the art, and it is just it's so nice to see a really good story with nice, clear, good art that just makes it makes it so much more enjoyable with the art like this. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 just because it is very well written. It's fun. It's entertaining. There is a kind of a bit of mystery going on because, yes, I have an idea who Bullseye is working for, but the surprise that I mentioned with his suit, it's like, not Bullseye's, but Spider-Man's, That's going to make things interesting. If it is what I think it is. So this is going to be going in a direction that I don't think has ever been gone before in Spider-Man. And I like it. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. And I do really recommend Ultimate Spider-Man #3. And just the whole Ultimate Spider-Man series as it is. So if you are hearkening back to the days when Spider-Man was good, as a lot of people say, that back the way that it was, before the modern stuff's kind of screwed it up, this is the book to get. And okay, so let me know in the comments below what you think of it. If you've bought it, like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.